What's going on? Oh shit! What the hell's going on here? All right, hold on. I totally forgot to do this shit. Give me 1 second. It should pop up in a little bit. Sorry about that. Real professional over here. Might glitch out a little bit, but what is going on, guys? Etika from the Etika World Network here. Dudes, there's a lot of stuff to talk about that I have not done previously. Everyone's been talking about this upcoming Smash announcement going down in December, and you know your boy is on top of it, my boy. I'm on top of it. Anyways, now I need to do a video where we go over all the details that we know currently. Considering that Sakurai has kept a really tight seal on all the information regarding these upcoming Smash announcements, there probably isn't too much to go off of, but there have been some rumors that have been circulating around, stuff that I have planned that I want to bring up with you guys as well too, and we also have to give speculation as well. Not just mine, but you guys, and that's why this is a live stream. So if you're watching this after the fact, try to stay on top of my live stream stuff, although I do kind of do it at sporadic times. Anyways, the Smash announcement for December. What in God's name is going to go down? I don't know, but I have some ideas myself. So now give me a quick second here. I just need to make sure everything is good here with my stream. Make sure all the settings are good, man. My hairline looking crazy, man. I gotta go get that shit cut. But all right, guys. So okay. All right. So I got a couple of places open on my browser right now. So let's go to where I usually look at my desktop so we can see some more stuff in detail. Now, if we're talking about this big Smash announcement, we have to first look at the way it was announced in the first place. So I'm actually going to pause the music right now. And I know everyone wants to talk about the characters, the ballot, DLC, all this upcoming stuff, but we're going to do this one by one. We're going to handle this one thing at a time. Now, also, if you do want to send me stuff to show on the stream, you can do so at Twitter, where I'll be taking on you guys' suggestions, your opinions on what you think it may be, or if you have some interesting facts, stuff like that as well. Anything that you want, hit me up on Twitter, and you can get a chance to show up in the video as well. This is also going to be posted to YouTube right after this. So yeah, I just want to make a big centralized hub for any information coming up with this upcoming December announcement. Now, just speaking about the announcement itself, it doesn't have a name, so we're just going to pretty much just call it the upcoming Smash. That's a long-ass name for it, man. I want to make a fucking code word for it, but I don't want to look like a goddamn tool and come off corny as hell coming up with my own names for stuff. But what can we name this shit, man? What can we code name this shit? I don't know. I mean, everyone is assuming it's the ballot that's going to be announced or revealed, and most likely it will be, but I don't want to make too big of a presumption in the information, because who knows, the ballot may not be talked about until 2016, but I don't think they'll make us wait for that much. Someone said Muddy Claude. What the hell? What kind of a fucking name is that, dude? The special broadcast? Yeah, all right. We'll just call it special broadcast for now. Simple enough name. You can't really, get too much information from a name like that. So it keeps it nice and mysterious, but subtle at the same time, and not like we're presuming too much information at once. So we'll just call it the special broadcast in December. Now, let's look at the way this thing was announced first, because everyone's pulling conclusions out the ass just from the way the trailer looked and sounded. So I have the direct here right now. Let's turn the volume up so you guys can hear exactly what's going on. And let's look at the announcement. Oh, this is Cloud. Yeah, so we all remember this. This is the way it ended. Showed us that there is going to be a Mii costume for Chocobo as well. And then this is the flash, the news flash here. So pretty goddamn epic. People, like I said, have been drawing conclusions so hard from that. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't think there's much here, because we've learned from the past that you can't really predict what's going to happen with Smash Brothers anymore. I mean, and as much people may say there's foreshadowing here, let's first talk about the first piece of foreshadowing. Everyone's saying that the Brawl music is a clear indicator that we could be getting Wolf or Snake in the next update or the special announcement in December. While that does sound interesting, it is a little strange, I'll admit as well too, that he used Brawl music. So it could mean something. I mean, but that's the thing. Sakurai is intelligent enough to know that he doesn't want signs or maybe clues or hints of certain things being put out there like that. He does do that in a sense. Like, do you guys remember the whole 50 Fact Extravaganza? One main example that I remember is Ridley and how he teased him by showing his shadow on the Pyrosphere stage. He does tease and hint around every now and then, but if it was truly a surprise that he wanted us to get blown back by, then I don't think he would give a clue as big as, the music being played in the trailer. But it is strange. Why not make it the Wii U themed music? You know, why make it the Wii theme, the Brawl theme? It makes no sense. And then another thing, people are saying that the colors used in the text, something that I actually managed to emulate. It wasn't that difficult for the thumbnail of this stream, but everyone is saying from the text that's listed here, it could give us a little clue into something as well too. Like apparently these are wolf's colors. Well, I mean, at least one of them, the somewhat darker blue shade in the text. But I mean, I don't know. This I've had this bad cough for a while now, but I mean, there's reason. I understand. People want to make out patterns from this, and they're looking at it and they're breaking it down, man. They're saying the text is constantly changing colors. This could symbolize multiple characters that are being announced. Some people were saying even Shantae's colors involved in. Like, I mean, it's just so ridiculous how far people are going in. It can be acknowledged, the Brawl music is a little weird, but I don't think anything can be taken from the colors, man. Although I'm not saying that I don't want Snake or Wolf in any form. I would love for those vets to come back, but I'm not sure if this symbolizes it. It would make sense, though, if they did come back. It seems like Sakurai is giving a lot of respect to those veterans that didn't show up. You know, Mewtwo, Lucas, and Roy. Dr. Mario as well, too. Let's remember, Daddy Sakurai seems like he's intent on bringing back every single vet except probably Pichu and Young Link. But potentially, this could be Young Link, considering that it's a green color inside the text. We're pulling conclusions out the ass here. All I'm saying is that this was brought to my attention so many times on Twitter that I felt the need to talk about it now. I don't think there's anything to pull from that whole, you know, special announcement thing. I don't think there's anything to pull from it. It's such a simple. Oh, someone donate. I'm sorry, I missed your donation. I didn't even see what you said. My bad. Big shout out to. Oh, that was Joshua. Oh, Joshua. Oh, what's going on, bro? But like, I'm seeing some people's opinions here. I saw King K. Rool and Shantae's colors. It's not enough, man. Like, think about it. If he truly wanted us to be surprised, he wouldn't reveal key details like that. But hey, we'll see what happens, man. I mean, foreshadowing has been known to be done by Daddy Sakurai in the past, so we can just guess with that. There's nothing really solid there. So when I said facts in this video, that's not one of them. You can pull whatever conclusion you want to from that little announcement trailer thing, but I mean, there's nothing there in my opinion. So we're not going to use that as any evidence or any foreshadowing any further because there's not enough information. Maybe if we potentially lightened up the image and we saw like a fucking mosaic of Wolf or something, then I mean that would be pretty cool. But I mean I highly doubt that. People would have found that by now. So I don't know. I think we can all agree. Press a 1 if you agree, press a 2 if you don't agree, that we can put conclusion finding to rest with this. The only odd thing is Brawl's music being used, and that's it. That's the only thing we can pull from this. 1 if you agree, 2 if you disagree and you think there's actually more to this message than meets the eye. And if you do think that there's more, let me know on Twitter, man. I'm going to be checking out Twitter to see what the hell you dudes are thinking. My boy needs some of those cherry lozenges. Yeah, I know, man. My throat is fucked up, dude. It's real fucked up. Everyone's saying a 1, so yeah, okay. I know, some people might say, Etika, why do you even entertain this kind of speculation for something as simple as, you know, some text over a starry background? There's literally nothing to pull out of it. And I understand what your opinion is, dude, but there's a lot of people that do tend to read into things a little bit too much, and there are a bigger majority of people than you might think. I wanted to make sure that this gets put to rest before we go into anything else about this announcement. Ice Mage, thank you for coming through. The obvious conclusion, all movesets and frame data in Smash 4 are going to revert back to Brawl mechanics. Can someone please get him out the fucking chat? Like, Ice Mage, I love you, man, but you can't be saying these things in my goddamn stream, dude. Like, that I don't sit well with me. The support is appreciated, but if you say something like that again, you're getting thrown out the motherfucking window, okay? I'm telling you the facts. Joshua saying, redonation, chilling with Senpai, CJ, and my dude IBS, the hype for this shit is real. It seriously is, man. I mean, I know, I have a tendency to hype things a little bit too much to the point where a lot of people thought that the announcement was happening today when I stream. No, we're talking about the details, man. But let's get the music back on real quick. Now, we have the next thing on the agenda. Now, considering that there is Brawl music playing in that trailer, so many people, and I mean so many, like I know a ton of people have been saying it in the chat so far with this stream, everyone is excited about the fact that a subspace emissary could come through. Is that possible? We don't know, dude. It would be amazing if it did. Like, I know some people didn't like the subspace emissary. I mean, and that's of course accepted. It's to be expected as well too. You know, I mean, not everyone's going to share the same opinion and stuff, but I mean, I enjoyed it thoroughly myself. And I felt like the intertwining of all the characters in a single storyline, even if it was shallow at some parts, was still something to bring the game together and make it even more dynamic. Jack Gilver saying, my boy, here's a small donation. I think there will be one veteran and at least one newcomer announced in this broadcast. Oh, the amount of people as well, too. This is something to be talked about later on as well. But we got to handle this one by one. I need to see in the chat. Press a 1 if you think Subspace Emissary is making a return or some form of it. Press 2 if you don't think so. So 1 if you agree, 2 if you don't agree. My personal opinion, I don't think so. I mean, it's so much work to be able to do a Subspace Emissary, to be able to incorporate the levels and the bosses, and then to be able to have the cinematic cutscenes. And we all know what Daddy Sakurai said before. He does not want to do any more Subspace stuff due to the fact that the cutscenes were leaked online and he didn't like people seeing them before they played the game. Although, like I've said previously, this may be somewhat of an edgy statement, but Daddy Sakurai has been known to lie to us, just for the sake of keeping things under wraps. Land of the Galaxy donated $5 saying, yo, Etika, Land, glad to have you in here, dude. You joined the motherfucking stream at the right time, man. Daddy Sakurai has lied to us in the past, and I know some of you don't like the way I say that, but it's true. There have been so many instances where information was maybe miscommunicated to us just to keep us off of our toes, and it's understandable. Why wouldn't he? I mean, War Total 5 is in here saying, yo, Etika, good to see you. Thanks for coming through, War Total, and thanks for the support, dudes. I really do appreciate it. I'm looking at the chat right now, and it seems like people are relatively, saying that Subspace won't come back, and I'm fine with that. I mean, it makes sense. I don't think it'll come back either, but does it have a chance? Maybe, potentially. It would probably be one of the biggest surprises in Smash Brothers, probably right up there with Cloud being introduced. Novice Gamer saying, this is it, Etika. It's the final Smash. We have that to talk about as well, too, my friend. So we got Brawl music. We have the potential return of the Subspace Emissary, which I don't think is going to happen. We have these Hall's Lodgingers, these throat drops here. Let's see what some more people are saying. What are your opinions on Twitter, man? What are you guys saying to me about this whole thing? Jared Diamond culturally diffuses. What the hell are you talking about? What do you think it is, dude? We have the gaming icon, the rival, yes. Fan service old buddy, definitely. Arcade icon, fighting game icon, the RPG icon, and soon maybe an indie icon. Dude! What can I say? You can see my armpits. I got deodorant on, dude. You know what I'm. Hey, hey, dude. It makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, being honest with you guys, they pretty much have every single iconic character in here. And Shofu and I talked about this on Skype a few days ago, mentioning that Sakurai seems like he's aiming specifically for big franchise characters to be in his games. Think about it. These guys are probably the most influential figure shaping models in the gaming industry, point blank, period. And this guy, this picture, it just emphasizes that. Look at all this. I mean, Cloud represents the JRPG genre, or not even JRPG, just the RPG genre in general, making a big shift and going towards more of a beautiful feel. I mean, even though Final Fantasy VII was far from beautiful, but tell them that back then. Fighting games represented by Ryu here. Arcade games definitely represented by Pac-Man, one of the older franchises in here. He represented a whole generation, man. Atari was on top of their game with him back in the day, at least. Mega Man. What else can I say? A big platforming legend. Sonic, of course. You see, there's legends here, and now that it's clear to me that Sakurai is going for the biggest Goliaths in gaming. So who else fits the mold? An indie icon, potentially. But what other character can you think of in gaming, or maybe not even gaming? Who knows? Maybe another figure-shaping icon? We'll get into this later. But right now, we're going to move on to the next topic to talk about. Like I said before, so far we covered the Brawl music, we covered the potential return of Subspace, and we also talked about the fact that there are really no patterns that we can reliably go upon, because if there were, then someone would have seen Cloud coming, but no one did. I mean, there were people that randomly predicted it from years ago, but I don't think it held any merit. Those people must feel pretty damn good now, though. So let me see, guys. I see a lot of opinions, man. A lot of people are saying Master Chief. You're damn right. Master Chief is a massive representative of the shooting genre. Halo back. Legendary fucking game. Legendary title. I didn't play too much of it because I didn't have the money to get an Xbox or an Xbox 360 back in the day. But I can definitely respect where respect is needed. Like, Master Chief, big-ass icon. Potentially. Could it happen? I don't know. Could it happen? Could Master Chief get in there? It could. I mean, I can't doubt it anymore. Sakurai can do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, there's no point in saying what can and can't be done, because everything was disproven to us with Cloud's inclusion in Smash. But anyways, I wanted to talk about something else too. This is a topic that a lot of people are getting in the feels about, and it involves Smash Brothers announcements as a whole. Xpanda saying Inklings for Smash. Yo, dude, I agree, man. I mean, it seems like an obvious move to me. And to be honest with you, there was somewhat of a leak that was going around a few weeks ago talking about Inklings being in Smash, but it didn't come true because the leak supposedly said that we would get them revealed to us in the next Direct. Next Direct came and went. We didn't get Inklings. We got Cloud Strife. So, I mean, they could potentially be coming later in the year. Real Max G saying, Etika, first, thanks for streaming today, and second, Imagine Subspace having all the characters we love in Smash in that amazing trailer quality. Woo! And seeing a Pac-Man expression for a serious plotline would be amazing. You're damn right, and it wouldn't look nothing like that crappy-ass TV show. I hear you, dude. I would love the idea of Subspace in Wii U, 1080p quality, 60 frames a second. That would be amazing. But, I mean, we'll see. Like, I don't believe it's going to happen, but you're allowed to have your hope. I'm not going to take that away from you, dude. We need to talk about something that has people in the feels, and it's in regard to this being apparently the last Smash Brothers related announcement out there. I didn't really look into this too much myself, but I have seen people talking about it beforehand, and it kind of got me in the feels a little bit too. That's why I didn't really look into it, because I'm saying, where the hell did they get the information from that this could be the last Smash Brothers announcement? Let's go to this article that I pulled off to the side here. I haven't really seen too much from the Tech Times, but we'll take their word for it if they have any information cited here or sources cited. We'll see. How believable is it? Because, I mean, have you guys heard of this? One or two? One, yes. Two, no. That this could be the last Smash Brothers announcement out there. Microsoft crashes the party, potentially, dude. Yo, that would be pretty funny. Shantae and Knuckles, we'll see, man. Rainbow Dash for Smash, nigga. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Hey, man, believe. You're allowed to believe. Do your thing, dude. If you are a Smash Brothers fan, you are going to want to tune in for the Nintendo broadcast next month. Nintendo Direct broadcast. So, I mean, that's another thing. I don't think it was called a Nintendo Direct. I think it's just going to be a special broadcast. I mean, it's not really being officially labeled as a Nintendo Direct, although we haven't really seen any label on it in general. I mean, if we go to the Smash Brothers website, not Smash Boards, smashbros.com, if we go to their official website, Xpanda saying go to the link, it's worth it. No links right now in the stream. Sorry, man. We have a lot to do today, a lot of topics to get offhand. But I mean, I still do appreciate you being in the stream, and I do thank you for your donation. But even if we go to the main website, I don't think it says anything about the announcement that's going to happen in December. And we're on the main site right now. We don't really see anything. I mean, it does have the Direct, I guess. We have God of Green HX with a $40 donation. Thank you for the analysis. It's really helpful. No problem, dude. I mean, I'm here to inject my hype into as much stuff as I can. I wish Banjo-Kazooie or Scizor was in Smash Brothers. Scizor, maybe not, but Banjo-Kazooie definitely has a solid chance now. There's nothing stopping him, dude. Like I've said in my previous video talking about 5 reasons why Cloud is the biggest announcement in Smash, his inclusion means that anything can fucking happen, dude. War Total 5 with a $25 donation saying, I wanted to drop a Black Friday gift for my boy Etika. Get yourself something nice. Dude, I definitely freaking will. I actually don't have the DLC for my game. I don't have DLC for my one of my 3DSs yet, so I'm going to buy the DLC up till now with that. Thank you. Super beautiful person saying eat fried chicken. Don't worry, I got you. I said I was going to eventually. But I mean, we don't see anything about this announcement on the main site. So there's no way to really label it a Nintendo Direct. All we can do is just call this a special broadcast. And that's the name we're going to keep for it for now. So anyways, as it will be the last Nintendo Direct, Land of the Galaxy saying if this is going to be the last Smash announcement, are they still going to add in more third-party indie characters? I don't believe this is going to be the last Smash announcement, but let's go into the article. As it will be the last Direct dedicated to what has quickly become one of Nintendo's most important game franchises. The announcement for the Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS Nintendo Direct came immediately after Nintendo revealed that Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy would be joining Smash Bros. Of course, he's saying Shantae and Goku. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Like, I want to save it. I don't want to go too much into these characters until later on in this stream, where we can talk about the details of this. But right now, I just want to address the fact that this could potentially be the last Direct. Now I'm calling it the Direct. The last Smash Brothers broadcast. It has now been revealed by Nintendo of Europe via a news release. Really now? This is the last Nintendo Direct plan for Smash Brothers. So far, there have been 3 Nintendo Direct broadcasts dedicated solely to showing off the game. Latest being the announcement of the 3 new DLC characters included from Capcom's popular. Okay, expect December. Really? Oh wow. Tamathi 007. Smash Bros. 5 will be announced. Joking, I have no idea. Yo, man, how the hell are they gonna announce a Smash 5 for the motherfucking NX when Smash Wii U just came out? I mean, it didn't just come out, but I mean, I feel like a year, a little bit over a year, considered, it still just came out. I mean, it's still really fresh. No way they're going to announce a new Smash game. I doubt it. Max saying, if Nintendo can make peace with Sony and Microsoft, imagine having a reveal trailer for Master Chief coming into battle and gunning down all the characters with MLG sound effects. Never gonna happen, but stay fresh, my boy. Well, I feel like Nintendo definitely could go the extra length to be able to establish good relationships with these companies, and it seems like Sakurai's Magic is able to do that without any type of problem. I mean, Cloud Strife. I mean, what kind of do you imagine what kind of a rift existed with Nintendo and Sony back in the day when Final Fantasy VII came out and their deal went sour for their disc-based console? Imagine they actually managed to get over that. Granted, a few years after, like 15 years after, but I mean, hey, it still went down. Nintendo could definitely patch up relationships to get certain fan-demanded characters in there, if they're demanded enough, that is. MC Herden says, Minecraft is revolutionary. Steve's from Minecraft. Steve confirmed. Hey, I can see it happening, dude. I mean, I don't think there's any reason to doubt it. So, I mean, we could see. But anyways, give me a second, guys. I'm actually going to not read the donations for a little bit because I want to get through this article. I do appreciate the support, but let me see here. It's unclear if Cloud being included in the game came as a result of fan votes. No, I don't think so, man. So many people were mentioning this too. The fact that Cloud won the ballot or something like that. I don't think so. I doubt it, dude. I don't feel like Cloud took the ballot because there's nothing about the ballot that was shown to us at all, point blank period. There's a Shovel Knight amiibo. I actually did see that as well too, man. We should talk about that too. Yeah, we should definitely talk about that too. But anyways, let me see. Expected to do something. So we apparently have confirmation from Nintendo of Europe. So let's see this article from Go Nintendo. What is being the last one? Really? Coming from the Nintendo UK press release earlier today. A new challenger approaches. Cloud Strife, the legendary protagonist from the classic RPG game Final Fantasy VII, will enter the battlefield as a playable fighter in Smash Bros. Additionally, a special broadcast, the last one for Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS, will be released in December. More information is available at this site. So, if this is the official press release, and it says the last one for Smash, oh shit. Dark Sword, thank you for the donation, man. Damn, man, if that... Okay, let's break down the terminology here, because we can't just assume automatically that this is the last Smash announcement. There's no way. I don't think so. But then consider the fact that the NX is going to be released in 2016. Wouldn't it make sense for Smash Brothers announcements to stop? Because they wouldn't want that to take away steam from the NX in a year that's supposed to be all about the NX. Alright, so this could potentially be the last one. I mean, it's up to interpretation. You have to decipher from this what you will, but there's no way to get a solid conclusion as to if this is going to truly be the last Smash announcement. I doubt it. I really don't think so, but I can see how it could be. I mean, because think about it. They're going to be pushing the next-gen console, or at least, Nintendo's next-gen console, considering that the Wii U isn't really on par with the PS4 or the Xbox One in terms of hardware and processing power, at least. It would make perfect sense for them to not talk about the Wii U in 2016 as much, because they want to get attention on that NX. It makes sense to me. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wouldn't want that to be the case, but I can see Nintendo making a move like that. What do you guys think in the comments, man? Like, do you feel like this could potentially be the last Smash Brothers announcement? I don't know. I wouldn't want to believe that, but it could be. That's still also left up to interpretation. So with that out of the way, we have 4 subjects down packed so far. The Brawl music, Subspace, no patterns really by Sakurai, and this could potentially be the last announcement. None of those are really true hard facts, but one thing that we also really want to talk about here, I really want to talk about, is the fact that we could potentially be getting a release date for Cloud and for the Chocobo costume, as well as a Shinra Power Plant stage from Smash Brothers. Are we going to be getting a release date for this from the trailer? Most likely we are. I mean, everyone is, they've been showing me these posts that apparently have Cloud with a release date next to his name on the main Smash Brothers website. I don't know. I don't believe in any of those right now. They're too easy to Photoshop. People can easily inspect the element of the page and change the date to whatever. They can make the text whatever. I mean, I haven't seen it myself in real life. Apparently, there's a date that's set for the 3rd of December, and while it would make sense considering that Cloud looks pretty much damn near complete, at the same time, it just doesn't seem believable that somebody randomly found the page with the date included and then screen capped it. I don't believe in that. I mean, I know everyone's been showing me that shit, so I wanted to address it. I should have gotten the picture of that shit up, but I didn't. Can somebody link me that picture on Twitter? Everyone's been talking about the fact that there is a release date and that it was on the website at some point, but it was taken down. I don't believe in any of that stuff, but just to get it out of the way. And of course, everyone's opinionated about this whole thing. Everyone's showing me this Goku stuff, this Master Chief stuff, and we'll go into the character speculation soon, rather. So the Mii costumes, we know that we're getting a pretty good amount of content whenever Cloud does come out, but is it going to be in December? Is it going to be in December? I think so. It has to be in December because he's pretty much already complete. The 3rd of December, where that leak date was, maybe not, but it's definitely going to happen before 2016, I feel. I mean, at this point now, everything about this guy is 100%. So, I mean, it would make sense after teasing him for this long and no date being there, that Cloud will get released to us within the month. I mean, it would definitely be something great for them to do for the holiday season. You know, of course, everyone's going to be buying stuff for Christmas, so it makes sense. Release him around maybe the 20th or something, and just see the sales go out the roof, man. Let me see here. In terms of downloadable fighters, is there any further information about Cloud here? We don't even have Cloud showing on the downloadable characters list, but maybe this is only for people who have been released. And in terms of the upcoming characters, yeah, we have to go to a different section for this. So in the downloadable content info page, I think this is where they show the stage off. They also show off the character and maybe even the... Oh, no, okay, never mind. Yeah, they don't show anything. The date available to be announced. So until I see that date change for myself with my own eyes on the official page, I ain't believing nothing, okay? But I definitely feel like maybe a December 20th release date makes more sense. Maybe something even sooner, like the 15th. The 3rd, that's real close, my boy. And, you know, as much as I would love that to happen, we can't bank on it. Okay, so anyways, moving forward, now we can talk about the real interesting stuff, the stuff that the gooey center of the whole situation, man. The Smash ballot. I wanted to save this subject for last because obviously everyone has super strong opinions when it comes to the characters. That seems like it's the only thing people have been able to talk about with this goddamn stream that I'm doing. Everyone's talking about the characters they want to be in Smash right now. Even if you're looking at the chat, man, you can see I saw a Tifa for Smash. That would be pretty cool, but I mean, hey, I don't think so. But hey, whatever. Anyways, now in terms of the characters, guys, there's so much to take into account, man. Everyone's been telling me that that Shovel Knight, even though he is a requested character, apparently Yacht Club Games has denied him being worked on for Smash Brothers. But you gotta understand, if Yacht Club was working with Smash in the first place, do you really think that they would mention it on Twitter? That when somebody asked them to confirm the information, that they would say, "Oh yeah, we're definitely, you know, finishing him up. He should be ready by December or whatever, you know." Shovel Knight. No, of course not. They're going to fucking lie. That's a given. Even if you talk to Way Forward Games, there's also been a lot of posts with them on Twitter. You know, and these companies are very vocal with their fans, and that's one thing we have to give them props for, that they, you know, respect their fans enough and they give them the reception that they need, but they aren't going to admit to the fact that the characters are being worked on. So, I mean, taking their word for it isn't really the smartest thing to do when presuming if a character is going to get in or not. Like I've said before, Nintendo has those ballot results. They know damn well who the hell won it, and they have that information for a while now. The ballot ended the 3rd of October, and it is about to be December. So we're almost 2 months after the ballot has finished, and you mean to tell me that no work has been done towards those characters? No, hell no. And I know, maybe I should make a presumption like Shovel Knight made it or Shantae made it, but I'm telling you, good God almighty, these two characters have been at the top of every single fan poll. Any kind of Smash Brothers related, you know, subject, like maybe even the Smashified series, Shantae and Shovel Knight have always been on top. They've been running the shit. So, as much as, you know, other characters could potentially make it in, I think those two, guaranteed. That's my opinion. There's no way in hell Sakurai is not going to put those two in the game. It can't. It literally can't. It makes so much sense. It makes perfect fucking sense. I sound paranoid. I may sound stupid, sound delusional, like I'm full of hot gas, like I don't know what I'm talking about, but God almighty, my balls are tingling on this one, dudes. It has to be Shovel Knight or Shantae, or maybe one of them. Who do I care who it is? I don't give a fuck. But I know it's gonna get one of them. I know we're gonna get one of them. I haven't really played too much of either their individual IPs, but it has to be one of those guys. Because I mean, these dudes have been running the votes online. Let me see it. Yoho Random saying the NX should have Wii U backwards compatibility. I think it might. And they could just move Smash over to the NX and continue the DLC and announcements. This is another thing for another video, but I feel like the NX is somehow going to be able to incorporate playing your Wii U games on it, or somehow incorporate itself into the Wii U and 3DS suite. But we'll have to save that for another video. We're not here talking about the NX. It's obviously the only iconic character left is Goku. Sakurai can do whatever he wants. He is the only one who can do this. All right, I'm gonna let it out now. As much as I was trying to hold it in, I'm going to let it out. I think it's fucking Goku. I think it's Goku! Goku's gonna get in! He has to get it! It's gonna be fucking Goku. I'm telling you. I know I sound delusional as hell. I sound like I'm a fucking fanfic writer online and some kind of fucking bratty 16-year-old that just got into Dragon Ball Z and whose dick is hard over it. But I mean, I swear to God, iconic characters, dude. Dragon Ball Z has set precedents, and you know this is one of the oldest anime out there that we're talking about right now, and it's set precedents, dude. If it's not Goku, then to be honest, I'm gonna be a tiny little bit surprised. The barriers were broken with Cloud, dude. Sakurai made it clear, my magic works on everyone. It works on everyone, dude. I mean, all right, guys, we got to do a little bit of a straw poll here as well too. And I want you to be open-minded with me on this, okay? I know, there are some of you that don't want Goku. You don't like anime characters, whatever. I understand that. Stannis the Manus. Game of Thrones, my boy? Screen cap this. I have official information. I know you won't believe me, but Cloud, Midgar stage, costumes including Shantae and Shovel Knights, available after the announcement on December 3rd. Wolf is being brought back, and the ballot winner is King K. Rool. Really now? You think there's only going to be one winner, my boy? You think it's only going to be one winner? Etika going Phoenix right on this announcement. Dude, I got the information right here, dog. It makes so much sense. It would. He's iconic. He fits the same mold. Even if he isn't originally a video game character, there was nothing that specifically said that Sakurai would limit his choice to only video game characters. It mentioned video game character in the ballot, but it didn't say only video game character. We can't assume anymore. We can't make any more presumptions on his behalf because we don't know, truly. We don't. Goku for Smash seems weird, but the UK Nintendo Store is offering a 3DS console bundle with the new Dragon Ball Z game and Dragon Ball Z cover plates. Only other 3DS bundle without a Smash rep is Monster Hunter. What kind of Monster Hunter would work? What kind of Monster Hunter rep would work with Smash? I'm not sure. Scurry saying December 14th is my birthday. Wouldn't this be the greatest present ever? Indeed, my boy. Indeed. It would make those holidays so much more warm for you to be able to play as fucking Goku. And I mean, okay, we're going to do this poll. I'm not going to talk too much right now because I want to see what the results are. Goku, do you believe Goku is possible? Tech Boy Twitcher saying, yo, my boy, it looks like Cloud is OP, and maybe Sora would be OP as well. But Goku would break this fucking game, and I would spam the hell out of him. Well, I mean, but I guess he won't be announced. Okay, that's a whole nother thing. I don't think Sakurai would let a broken character get into Smash Brothers. He can water down their abilities or power up their abilities as see fit. You know, Ganondorf for one instance. I mean, Ganondorf definitely has more power than he displays in Smash, but he did start off as a clone. However, he did differentiate Ganondorf a little bit after Melee with Brawl, but I mean, he never really gave him his full power. So I'm thinking maybe he'll make Goku not as OP, where he can't just fly infinitely and destroy the entire planet with a single blow. But I mean, whatever. Now, in terms of this poll, I'm asking you, is Goku possible? I'm not asking you if you want him. I'm not saying, do you like Goku, yes or no? Do you want Goku in Smash, yes or no? I'm just asking you all as open-minded as possible, for you to be open-minded, and to just tell me, do you think Goku is possible? Regardless of if you like him or not, regardless of if you want another anime character or not, could it happen? Can it go down? Can it possibly be a reality? My answer to this is yes. How can it not? Cloud is in Smash. There's no way it can't happen at this point. Sakurai can do whatever the hell he wants at this point, dude. That's how I feel about the whole thing. But I mean, whatever. We're going to put this poll out there now. Yes and no. So this will be in the stream. Get ready to answer. Let me see. No capta. No capta. Okay, we're good. So we created the straw poll, and this is about to go live in this chat right now. So dudes, here we go. Answer the motherfucking question. Is Gaku possible in Smash at this point? And everyone is also, I saw an interesting comment here. Everyone's like, oh, Cloud isn't an anime character. I understand that, but there have been so many people that have been saying, oh, I don't want those anime characters in there. And I feel like that's such an ignorant way to look about it. I mean, don't look at the fact that they're anime characters. Just look at them for the series that they represent, or the level of how iconic they are in the gaming franchise. You can't just judge a character and dismiss them based on if they, you know, look a certain way or not. You know, I feel like that's a little closed-minded, and people shouldn't look upon it that way. I mean, okay, so anyways, people are saying, do you believe Goku's possible? Do you believe he's possible? We're pretty evenly split right now, and I understand. I mean, every time Goku in Smash Brothers has been mentioned in the past, people have ridiculed that person, looked down upon them, thought that they were crazy, maybe even asinine for even considering something like that. Link Master saying I pre-ordered that Fate Special Edition. Yeah, I'll probably do it eventually. Also, more Awakening when? I don't know, man. I have to see. But thank you for the donation, though, man. Anyway, gotta go. Have fun discussing. Thank you, Link Master. Yo, man, people are evenly split with this shit, and I'm glad to see that. You know, of course, there's gonna be people that don't think this is possible because they still feel there's some kind of rule that Sakurai has, a standard, or maybe even some kind of limitation where he won't be able to reach in for a certain character. But these are the same people that were saying that a Final Fantasy character like like Cloud could never make an appearance into Smash Brothers. I mean, this was something that was pretty commonplace, man. I mean, every time I went onto Reddit, I would see comments talking under certain fan polls, even my polls that I've done in the past. I mean, people wouldn't vote for Cloud simply because they just don't think it's possible. But I mean, we were shown that Sakurai can break bounds. He can break limits. One thing that a lot of other YouTubers like Jay Witz and Shofu said was, how in the fuck did they do this? How is this? How did this happen? Nate does things. SVA saying it's worded very strangely. There most likely will be more announcements in later directs, but in terms of a Smash specific one, it's the last one. I don't think we can judge that too early, man. I mean, I feel like it's people that judge things way too much for too little information are the ones that get proven stupid at the end, because things can change, dude. Etika, do you think at the time they released the King K. Rool Mii costumes is when they started development on King K. Rool? I hope so. I don't know. I really don't know anymore, dude. Like, considering that Cloud was released fully finished now, it's not like he was shown to us where Mewtwo was early stage. Like, he's done. I don't know what the fuck their timetable is anymore. They could potentially be working on a ton of fucking stuff right now. We have no idea. Goku says, I better be in this game, otherwise I'm going to Spirit Bomb the fuck out of Samus. Give her these Senzu beans. We all know Xenoverse ain't racking enough Zen. Yo, my boy. But it might after he gets included in the game. Who knows? I mean, alright, so we have almost 1,000 votes now, and they're pretty much evenly split. 53 against 47. No matter what character makes it in, I'm super hyped. I can't see why people are against putting a certain character in Smash. Just adding a fighter is awesome enough. This is the perspective that me and so many other content creators come from. Who gives a damn what character it is? I just want a new character, that's it. And if it's somebody who's put in due to fan demand, it could be a fucking Rock for all I care. I don't mind, man. I mean, as long as the Rock has cool moveset, which we know Sakurai knows what to do with movesets, it could happen. For the most part, at least. If Goku doesn't make it in, then I want some new waifu to make it. I would love that too, dude. I mean, you got Shantae, dude. But like I said, I feel like Shantae has a guaranteed chance. That's just my opinion, though. You don't have to take that, as fact. But in my personal opinion, I believe Shantae will be in Smash Brothers. I believe Shovel Knight will be in Smash Brothers. But I'm not saying you have to agree with me there, I'm not saying it's fact that they're going to be in. But in my opinion, they're going to be in, dude. I mean, and I want to see what you guys think as well, too. I'm not going to, criticize you over your thoughts. But even if you don't think Goku is possible, I understand. That's your opinion. You can keep your opinion by all means. But reality over here is saying that, hey, Cloud was in Smash Brothers where everybody thought it wasn't possible. The same can be said for other characters. Now, can Shrek get into Smash? As much as I want to say no, as much as I want to say no to that, it could, dude. I don't know, man. It could. I mean, I don't think it will happen, but it could happen. Daddy Sakurai, I'm not underestimating him anymore. I'm not gonna get caught with my pants down. I mean, the Cloud reveal killed me, dude. Like, I honestly lost a piece of my life force that day. And it's all for the point that I thought it was something not possible. As soon as I saw the words Final Fantasy show up on the screen, I couldn't talk. And then when I saw the 7 and the logo appear in the middle, that was it, dog. That was it. I mean, from that moment, I realized this is Sakurai's ride, not ours. We don't determine what he does. He does whatever the hell he wants to. Fighting Mammal saying, shut the fuck up if you think Goku's in the game, then Shrek is in the game, my boy. Hey, dude. Hey, man. You got to keep an open mind. And this is something that, if you're a younger person, it's a little bit of advice that I want to give you. That a lot of times in life, we have a society here in the West, or, even in other parts of the world, but in the West, we have a society here that condemns you for changing opinions, for having a wavering thought on things. And I want to tell you guys, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if an opinion changes after new information is gained, then that just shows that you're an open-minded individual and that you're willing to adjust your ideas based upon the reality of what information you receive. I mean, if you kept your thoughts the same regardless of any new input, then I mean, that's kind of ignorant in my book. There's nothing wrong with thinking something different when you learn something else. Or when you get new information from a person, all I'm saying is be water, my friend. Don't just be solidified in your ideas, because when something new comes around, you're gonna look stupid. That's what I'm saying. Scurry's saying, remember when Sakurai said Melee would be the last Smash game? I remember totally, dude. Things change, man. He says whatever he wants to be able to keep the surprise there. So I mean, especially considering how the internet's been leaking all of this shit so many times, I mean, the guy couldn't catch a break. So I'm glad that his biggest announcement for Smash Brothers ever definitely didn't get leaked, because if it did, it would have killed so much of the hype. I mean, Ryu, imagine how big of an announcement that would have been if the data wasn't found on the fucking game's pre-release DLC loading thing from YouTube, you know? Deox is saying, thanks for streaming when I'm not studying once. I sent you the official Nintendo UK press release on Twitter. Also, props to the music. Kid Icarus is my jam. Yo, that was my fucking game, man. I love that game from start to finish. Let me see. He sent me the official Nintendo UK press release regarding how this could potentially be the last Smash Direct. Let me see. Yo, Etika, what do you think about my boy Geno? Or any Super Mario RPG content coming because of Square Enix's cooperation? Geno? Maybe not. I mean, I know a lot of people vouch for him. I'm no offense to you guys, but I think his chances are slim, dude. I mean, in all the polls that I saw, I never really seen him get too many votes. I mean, he did relatively well, but I mean, remember, I pretty much I'm not bragging here, but I pretty much had one of the biggest, if not the biggest, fan poll online, point blank, period. I can see where some people were with this whole thing. Xtall saying, yo, honestly, I don't see Goku being in Smash over Shovel Knight or Shantae, but at this point, who the fuck knows? And this is another thing, man. Why limit how many characters he can put in there? I think Sakurai is going for the juggler here. He's not just going to put in one character. I think we can all move past that. Press a 1 if you think he's going to put in only one character. Press a 2 if he can put in multiple. 1 if only one, 2 if multiple, okay? I don't know if you saw, but you have to watch the Cloud trailer. At the end, there's a little animation where they add Square Enix's name to all the other named companies. Could this mean that they are actually going full third party? Ubisoft can get in. I don't think that's an issue, dude. Ubisoft can definitely get in. I mean, honestly, they had Rayman in there as a goddamn trophy, and I'm seeing a lot of people saying a 2, which means that you mostly all believe. Sora says, I see all my fans in the chat. I love you all very much, and let's hope I find the key to Sakurai's heart. I'm going to glide my way into Smash. Sora for Smash Brothers. Yo, man. Let me see a Sora for Smash if you support this man and his potential inclusion in Smash Brothers, man. I'm seeing so many 2s now, and I'm glad a lot of you are thinking this way. There's no way only one character is coming. There can't be. Sakurai's gonna put me in Smash? The Rock? Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna check these jabronis straight into the Smashdown Hotel. Hope you don't. Excuse me. Oh damn! I missed this fucking post. I'm sorry, Rock. I loved you back in the day, dude. Keep doing your thing, man. But yo, man, I'm glad a lot of you guys are agreeing with me on how many characters can be in there. Definitely can be more than one. We shouldn't be limiting ourselves to thinking that only one character is going to make it. Maybe he gave us that impression, but we have to understand that if Sakurai never explicitly says something for a fact, then it's not a fact. No way in hell. Remember, he deconfirmed Ridley by saying, hey, you know, Ridley's not going to be in the game because I don't want him to get bastardized due to his size being reduced. But at the same time, Sakurai has said certain things for a fact before, whereas he talked about how the villagers, he considered them, but said they weren't going to happen in Brawl, and then he adds them in fucking Wii U and 3DS. Like I said, even though an opinion may be solid, there's no way in hell that it could stay the same over time. Opinions can definitely change, just like how people change. Some people can change, some people don't, but a lot of people change over time, man. And it's the same thing with opinions, ideas, and you have to take this into consideration when making your own. Some people say I'm flippant with my ideas. Some people say, oh, I go back and forth too much. But that's only because when you get new information, you're supposed to reevaluate everything from the ground up. That's the way I am. I mean, I guess maybe it makes me a little sporadic, a little disorganized and all that, but I mean, in my honest opinion, I like the fact that I can play both sides really well. Xstall saying, could you breathe arousingly into the mic, please? I'll do that after the fact, man. Hit me up on Chatterbait with some of them coins. I got you, bro. Someone says, who the fuck is Donald Trump? What the hell? He could definitely get in too at this point. Let me see here. Some more posts from you guys. Hedge Tiger saying, I think Goku is possible because James Bond was considered for Melee and he didn't start as a video game character. Really? James Bond? Alright, so GoldenEye status was probably going to be in Melee? Really? I didn't know. Although I do remember reading something like that from a while back. But I didn't know it was fact. What? It's actual fact that Sakurai said from the start, like, oh yeah, James Bond, we consider him, you know, GoldenEye 007, all that. But I mean, damn. It could happen, dudes. It could happen. You can't deny it. I mean, hey, believe what you want, but I think it's gonna happen, man. Let me see. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about is how people seem to be arguing amongst themselves about how veterans in Smash Brothers deserve to be in the game more than indie characters. And it's that sense of veteran entitlement that I don't like, because it means that suddenly these new guys aren't really worth it or aren't valid enough to get into the game just because they don't have a long running history with Nintendo. Well, this is obviously brought up a lot with Shantae, but a lot of these guys, a lot of these young cats don't know, man. I was seeing Shantae on store shelves when I was fucking 12 years old, dude, for the Game Boy Advance. I mean, you can't say that Shantae doesn't have track record. Maybe she didn't really blow up to be a massive fucking flagship franchise, but I mean, it's still an enjoyable game series. A lot of my friends play it. I see you out there, Styles. Styles X2 gets into Shantae as well. I mean, you can't really judge her not being in Smash Brothers based on track record at all. And even if you could, with a character like Shovel Knight, he's brand new, no one knows this guy, he's not in Japan. Consider that Smash Brothers didn't want to have Marth and Roy inside of the Americas due to the fact that no one knew them over there. And sure, Shovel Knight is known in America and other regions, but not Japan. But I don't think that's a limit. I mean, we can't say that's a limit solidly. I mean, I think the people out there that are open-minded, that understand how these things work, wouldn't necessarily say that Sakurai is limited to only characters that are in Japan. No way in hell. If it's doing popular all over the world and Shovel Knight has plans to be brought to Japan, wouldn't it make more sense for them to put Shovel Knight in the game and then have the hype for his inclusion in Japan be raised up even higher, so when he does release in Japan, he has a fan base there automatically from Smash Bros. Lon Crew saying, Uncle Sakurai should consider putting me in the game. Lon, I love you to death, dude. You know, you're my motherfucking nigga. Of course I would want you in the game, but I don't think it's going to happen, Lon. But I mean, of course this is all opinion. But everyone, I'm only making those judgments on certain characters being in and not based upon how many votes I've seen them get online. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention is that while there may be a lot of niche characters that people are really into, like Geno, for example, at the same time, or Gunblade, these guys, their audiences aren't as big as it seems. Now, say for instance, when I did my poll, I think Gunblade got around 3,000 votes, which is a lot. Now, 3,000 people talking online in the comments would look like a fucking firestorm, and it would look really passionate. But consider that Geno, while he did get 3,000 votes, he was like number 25 on the list of the top characters to be in Smash Brothers. 25, and he had 3,000 votes. So I mean, as much as you may feel like a certain audience is a majority, when you look at it overall, when you really crunch the numbers down, you look at the sales, certain times, a lot of these characters that are really highly vouched for don't have bigger audiences than certain other characters. I mean, and you have to take this into consideration too. There's a lot of people that really thought that Rayman would be in the game, myself as well too. I was like, oh yeah, Rayman, definitely. But then I realized, holy shit, after doing my poll and seeing other information sources around the web, while it can't be said 100%, I realized that Rayman just doesn't have an audience poll like that. And, you know, it kind of bummed me out a little bit. It made me think, oh, damn, you know, isn't Rayman like a classic character? You know, I remember playing him on the fucking Dreamcast. He was on other consoles too. I mean, but I understand. Maybe he doesn't have an audience like that as well too. And I know the King K Rule guys are passionate too, man. But sometimes maybe you gotta try to figure out where your audience is. How much pull your audience has. XY94 saying, how would you feel if the next Smash game had a huge roster with only Nintendo characters? It'll be kind of cool. I mean, that's pretty much the format that it had, you know, back in Melee and whatnot. It would be cool. It would put highlight on maybe some of those more underappreciated characters, but we would lose a lot of those third-party guys, and it seems like third-party is a lot of the excitement in Smash Brothers right now. I mean, I remember when Mega Man was first shown and everyone lost their shit. Third-party is running this game, so I feel like I wouldn't enjoy the one that's only Nintendo characters as much as I would if it involved a lot of third-party characters. You know, let me see. Jackie Chan for Smash Brothers, yeah, maybe. I mean, no, probably not. Although I did enjoy the cartoon from when I was a kid. Alright, so I was mentioning how certain audiences for certain characters sometimes aren't as big as they seem. Now, another thing we have to talk about is with the Smash ballot, many people were saying that it wasn't a vote or, you know, a poll as much as it was just a popularity contest. And, you know, even if the person who gets #1 in the Smash ballot, you know, is obviously the winner or whatever, it wouldn't still be that person that gets chosen. Sakurai, he's not going to directly choose that. But we don't know. You can't judge what Sakurai's going to do or not. I mean, as much as some people are saying the fan poll was not a vote, as much as it was a popularity contest, you don't know for a fact, dude. We don't know for a fact. And I'll stop making assumptions if you do. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we can mutually agree to not judge these things based on so little information or vague information, then, hey, we can move on better in the future. I mean, it gets frustrating sometimes seeing how, blatantly, how blatantly, potentially, oh my God, Cynthia Bunny with $1 saying, my glow sticks need to be in Smash. I know you saw my nudes, Etika. Oh my God, Cynthia, man. Oh God, glow stick for Smash, bro. Oh my goodness. Rose on 123 saying, I honestly don't get why people think Cloud being in Smash means anyone can be in. I get Cloud may seem like a PS character, but the direct showed that Square seems to be getting close to Nintendo now. Also, I really don't want any more veterans. What about you? Well, I mean, everyone's saying that Cloud's inclusion could mean anybody because before he was shown, Nintendo... It was presumed that Nintendo's relationship with the Final Fantasy franchise in terms of flagship titles on their consoles weren't on a good basis. They weren't on level ground. I mean, Cloud has appeared in other Nintendo games on the 3DS. There hasn't really been a major flagship Final Fantasy release on the NX or the Wii, or excuse me, on the NX and potentially on the NX, on the Wii U or the Wii, or, the GameCube had Crystal Chronicles, but I mean, there hasn't really been a flagship release, and everyone just assumed that there was bad blood when it came to Final Fantasy and Nintendo due to the way they went with Sony after having sex with them a few years back to get Final Fantasy on the PS. But I mean, still, like, it's presumptions in general that I just don't like. I mean, to me, everything is possible. Anything can go down. And, a lot of people were saying Banjo-Kazooie can't be in Smash Brothers due to the fact that he's now linked with Microsoft. But, I mean, that's a presumption. That's an assumption. You don't know the facts. We all gotta assume that moving forward with this whole thing. That's why, in my opinion, anything and everything is possible, dude. Maybe a few years back it wasn't possible, but this is 2015, man. We in present times. Things change. Advancements are made. And these companies also realize that when they have a character in Smash Brothers, that is a fucking money pot. I mean, money isn't what it's all about. I know. But god damn, dudes, can you imagine how much publicity, how much of a fan base, how much attention to a certain game can be put in there if a character is included in Smash? Xenoblade's a prime example of this. Life in Hometown. Hey, I know what you're talking about, my boy. Asuka from Senran Kagura for Smash. Yo, I wouldn't mind, man, but you got to put that Yagyu in there too. But dudes, man, you brought up Life in Hometown, and that just totally threw my mindset off. But I mean, it's not all about the money, but at the same time, getting a character into Smash Brothers can do so much for that franchise. And Ryu, Street Fighter V. Imagine the hype from that is going to be insane. There's going to be a lot of attention on that game now. And already we're being shown a lot of Street Fighter V, and then now Ryu makes an appearance in Smash. It correlates super well. Final Fantasy VII is getting a fucking remake. Not soon, but maybe 2017. And we got Cloud! Dude! I did believe that the ballot isn't vote-based and that any characters can be considered. Though being honest, if there are good reasons to fuck me up the ass, maybe I could read the goddamn thing before it goes away. I'm sorry, bro. Thank you for the fucking donation, though. But I mean, I guess maybe, I didn't want to take too long doing this. So the point of this all is... Wait, hold on. I talked about veterans and new blood. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, the point of all this is that this announcement in the future, one thing we can say, maybe for a fact, maybe not, I don't know, is that we could be getting ballot information. Most likely we're going to get ballot information. Will we get the characters right away? I don't know. We kind of went a little bit off topic there, though. I mean, I realized, getting into the ballot arguments and seeing how, check your Twitter notifications, Sakurai already addressed Goku. I think I know what you're talking about on the pick of the day thing. I missed the pick of the day. That was really cool back then. Let me see some more posts from what people are saying, man. These notifications are exploding right now. He still laughed at the thought of being in Goku and said, honestly, if Goku isn't going to be... What? Let me see. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here was the post. Yeah, somebody had taken a screenshot of this. I'm at my friend's house, and I saw this real or fake. This date. No, my boy. No. Let me see here. What the fuck? Yo. If it happened. Sora, he's got a definite chance now. I guess a lot of people now, in regards to Sora being in there, they're saying, okay, Cloud, due to him being there, it just means that Sora's going to be overshadowed, so why even put him in the first place? But I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3, my boy, Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts are two totally separate series, even though they're from the same company, and the games intertwine a little bit. But I mean, we can't just automatically assume that Sora has no chance, and I'm not going to sit here and say that either. He definitely has a chance. And remember, Sakurai seems like he's putting characters in the game that have flagship releases coming out soon. Super hyped releases, anxious titles. I mean, guys, fucking Kingdom Hearts 3. How many people are hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3 right now? It's a game that's been demanded for years. I know we've been getting our spin-offs and, you know, maybe a little bit of prequel here and there. We haven't really gotten the solid next game yet. So, I mean, considering this, Sora, to me, has a really high chance as well. In fact, I'll put him up there with Goku in terms of characters that I can see with, you know, with big representative power in the gaming industry. Goku's representative power in the gaming industry can be argued, although I truly did enjoy the Budokai series and Budokai Tenkaichi and a lot of other titles as well, too. Man, Dragon Ball has titles all over the fucking place, dude. And I feel like just that alone, you know, maybe some of them weren't as good as others, but Goku definitely has a gaming presence now. In fact, maybe he can even be seen more as a gaming character now that, you know, the anime, in terms of, you know, the original at least, kind of slowed down. We do have Super. And, oh, dudes, like I'm saying, it seems like Sakurai really wants to focus on these characters that have established histories, maybe not. But, you know, regardless of their history or not, he wants to get with characters that are going to be making huge waves in the near future with major titles. And, you know, who knows? Maybe I think Dragon Ball can be considered, dude. I think it can be considered. It would make so much sense to me. Goku definitely fits a game setting like Smash Brothers, even though he might have to be watered down a bit. It works in my opinion. And we also are talking about Sora from Kingdom Hearts. The same situation, dude. Don't say it's not possible just because they already have a Final Fantasy character in there. The same logic can be applied to Mega Man and Ryu. I mean, when they put Mega Man in, did you really think they put Ryu in that bitch too? No, but Capcom said, fuck it, man. We're going to give him it all. We're going to give him it all. Flagships out the ass, man. That's what I'm saying. My boy, you can't judge. You can't judge. And I mean, let's not forget that Sakurai also worked with, oh, God, I can't believe I'm forgetting the fucking name. God damn it. I mean, he worked with Tekken as well too, and maybe we didn't get a character, but we got costumes for the Miis from Tekken. So I mean, we could get a Tekken character. How much would you like to get Heihachi in fucking Smash Brothers? I mean, all these things are possible. Major series, regardless of if they're, you know, originally from gaming or not, major series that have games coming out now could definitely be considered, man. Sora, to me, Sora, Goku, they're in the same league. They're in the same league. Slurp, Puff, Chica's saying, Etika, listen to me. I know the facts. Spider-Man will be revealed. You heard it here first from Phlox. All right, man. You keep believing, dude. I think, hey, man, you do you, okay? You want Spooderman? You get Spooderman, all right? But all right, guys. We're pretty much going to wrap this up, man. We talked pretty much all the facts, where there are very few of them, but I'm hoping that this maybe opened your minds up a little bit. Anything is possible with Daddy Sakurai now. And you know, I didn't believe it before myself. I thought that there were some limits, but there's no way in hell he's going to let, you know, arbitrary limits that people put on him hold him back from making the game a fucking dynamic success. Smash Brothers is a fucking fireball right now. And why not throw more gasoline in that bitch? Throw Cloud in that bitch. Throw Goku in that bitch. Throw Sora in that bitch. Throw everybody in that bitch. It could make it even bigger. Why not? Smash Brothers is being talked about so much right now. And it seems like this game is going to be eternal. Hey, anything's possible, man. In terms of the announcement coming up in December, we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm going to be giving you guys a regular coverage of this announcement from here forth. I really want to get attention on this. And as soon as we get a date, trust me, we're going to have the countdowns. We're going to have everything, dude. If you dudes do have any more information with this announcement, you know where the hell to hit me up, dude. My Twitter is exploding right now, so it's hard to keep up with it at the current moment. But I mean, I can obviously see that a lot of you dudes are passionate as hell about this. So I mean, if you have any further information, anything you want me to look at, or even speculation stuff, definitely hit me up. Let me know. Guys, this was a really fun stream. I enjoyed it. You know, I really want to believe Goku. I really do. Like, as much as I was saying I do in the stream, there is a little tinge of doubt in me, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And you know, as much as I want to believe in my characters, I want to encourage you all to believe in yours as well, too. The way I look at things now, it's kind of like high school. You know, in high school, you're going to have assholes that try to bring you down just for the fact that they feel like something is wrong. And you can't let that happen, man. You got to keep doing you. You got to live your life. You got to be happy with what you want to be happy with. And I mean, if other people come in and try to steal your thunder, just remember, they're just another human being, just like you. And your opinion, even if it is wild and crazy, I mean, it's still your opinion, and you need to protect it if people come and attack it, you know? Hey, all I'm saying, unless it hurts somebody else, that's the only thing, you know? But anyways, guys, I'll talk to you all in the next video. Thank you all for joining me on this really awesome stream. I do appreciate all the support and donations that you guys gave, and I think it can happen, man. I think it could definitely happen. And my nigga, I love this fucking picture, dude. I love it. He said, Sony ain't want to put your boy in PlayStation All-Stars, but it's okay. I got Daddy Sakurai on speed dial, my boy. You're damn right, man. You're damn right. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Did I say to take care? I think I did. But I'll say it again just to make you happy. It's the holiday season, so why not spread some more cheer? Take care of yourselves, and of course, as usual, please have yourself a damn good one. Peace!